The army's arrival added to our troubles. They threatened to buy us if troops enter the bush again. Abducted woman says in the new video. Yes, I saw the video where the woman was begging because it was as if they deployed armies into the bush. All of these things, how are they getting it? The fact is that they are even announcing on social media. Why are you announcing? These bandits, they are on social media. So anything you do, just do it silently. You don't need to tell us that you are doing something. We don't want to know. All we want is these people getting their freedom. So whatever moves that you are making, you don't need to come and announce it on social media. Yesterday I saw them announcing that they've deployed so 1,000 and the president has approved 1,000 soldiers or army to go into the bush to look for these people. You don't need to announce. And how these people are getting to know that they already sent army into the bush to come and rescue those people. This place doesn't even look like a very thick bush like that. So and they know where they are. They just, I don't know what other things that they can do. Probably use drones or ask for support of the United States to help them. Because now they are threatening. The woman even said they've taken one person already, that they want to buy the person because they sent army to the bush. So they want to negotiate. That they should negotiate, that they should not use force. That if they use force, they will buy all of them. In this country, Nigeria, it is well known. A first video reportedly released by kidnappers holding the group of abducted victims has sparked concern after one of the captives, identified as Mrs. Alamu, is Mrs. Alamu, not Alani, appealed to authorities to pursue negotiations rather than military interventions. In the emotional footage, Mrs. Alamu claimed that a recent security operation in the area had worsened the situation for those being held in captive. According to her, the alleged deployment of soldiers into the forest angered the kidnappers and placed the lives of the hostages at greater risk. We learned that yesterday some army was sent and that has compounded our problems. It has added to our troubles, she said in the video. The visibly distressed woman further alleged that one of the captives had been singled out by the kidnappers and threatened with death as a consequence of the military action. She pleaded with the government and security agencies to consider dialogue as a means of securing their release, insisting that forceful interventions could have deadly consequences for those being held. In fact, one of us has been picked and they said they are going to buy him because force was used. We are pleading with you not to force yourself into the bush. Please call them and dialogue with them so that the problem can be solved and will be able to go home alive, she appealed. Mrs. Alamu also claimed that the abductors are trying to buy all the hostages if security forces attempted another operation in the area. They have promised to buy all of us if any of the armies come into the bush again. Please, we are pleading with you. We are begging you in the name of God, she said. Adding another layer to the disturbing development, the kidnappers reportedly accompanied the video with a message suggesting their willingness to engage in negotiations. The caption allegedly read, "We are ready for a peaceful dialogue if you wish that." The video has generated reactions on social media, with many Nigerians expressing concern over the safety of the victims and calling for urgent efforts to secure their freedom. As of the time of filing this report, security agencies had not publicly responded to the claims made in the video, while the exact location of the captives and the circumstances surrounding the abductions remained unclear. It's politically motivated, obviously. Seyi Makinde declared that he wants to go for presidency. The next day, they are kidnapping people from his state, beheading someone and all of that. But did that faze him? No, he still went ahead to do primaries. Did he stop? He went ahead to do the primaries, Abi, because they don't care. Ali says, how can the army enter the bush with the terrorists knowing that they should learn from the US paratroopers who will be the bush tracking terrorists? It's because they have informants. There's somebody from outside that knows that army are going into the bush. And that person outside also knows those terrorists that are behind this thing. So they are the ones giving information to the bandits inside the bush that army is coming. All of these things. There's an insider job. It's obvious. Stephen says the army must do their job, become all the threat of the terrorists is just to create fear. I beg, is to create fear. Just become and play along with them. It is well, It's not easy. What if they really buy them? What if they buy all of them? These people, they are mad. These people, they are mad. They are useless. They are heartless. And see the way they beheaded that man. They can't do anything. No. I beg. In Yoruba land and Southwest, I'm not seeing what is hovering. It is well. Stardonna says can she read this advice of staying calm? Fire is on the rooftop. You want her to stay calm. It is well. Brandon says Nigerian government should invite the Israelis. I trust them. I'm telling you, just ask for help. You don't need to pretend as if you have everything under control when you don't. Ask for help now. Kenya says these are the people Bat said we should show love and not buy them. On Thursday, FG is strongly behind terrorism in Nigeria. Yes, now. And that is why it has become a lucrative business in Nigeria. Shame on APC. Nigerians better wake up and fight for their lives. Magdalene says, can't they allow hunters to carry out this job? I think they have the tactics. I don't know. Dre says, don't the place of these evil Islamic bandits, terrorists and kidnappers masquerading fields of incidents occurring have names, countries, states, village or LGAs? Will you come off for it? Don't say army will enter again and will rescue you from them and buy them. I hope that they actually buy them. Buy these bandits. And not tell us that they have been arrested or that they escaped. I don't even want to hear that thing. Or they were arrested and then they get rehabilitated later. I don't even want to hear that. Buy them immediately, you see them. Other just says the government should act fast about it because it is getting too late. I feel like the soldiers should be investigated in light of the hunters' complaint that they wanted to approach the criminals on foot. But soldiers insisted on using bikes. Why? Why should they use bikes? Of course they will hear now, which will alert the terrorists. It is well low. Nancy says they know what to do, dominate area with sleep gas and use drones to accurate targets. Akinyele says enough of all these deceptive acts. Set the necessary machinery is in place. Negotiate with them after the victims release. Do the needful immediately. I hope they know how to do that because they know they watch American movie. At least be learning small tactics. Well, I've warned my family to not pay a dime if I'm kidnapped. Let army and police bomb all corners of the bush. I'm surrounded. They won't eat my family's sweat. Instead, I buy with them. It is well. I also saw somebody do a video like that. That if they ever kidnap him and they call his family members that, I told his family members that if anybody calls him and says, pay ransom, so for this person, don't mind the person. Just mark that time that they called you as my time of death. That means I don't bother paying any money. Just forget about it. I'm like, people have mind though. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.